Hello Scorpios, welcome to your wealth reading. That was a really bad wave. I don't know why my fingers barely moved, even though my head said to move my hand. I don't know if that's your energy, right? You're thinking and planning and figuring out a lot, but no action has been able to be taken yet. Could be that, putting our daydreams into action. Anyways, welcome to your wealth reading for November 2025. Just kind of squeaking them in this month. We're going to do the charms and the cards. I do timestamp below if you want to just skip ahead to the messages. Otherwise, we'll hang out and get those and any initial impressions. Okay, so I'll just go around the chart. I'll pause if I feel movement, otherwise they should just drop when and where they want to and need to. So we're going to be doing any topic related to wealth, not just finances and money and savings, but anything that makes you feel wealthy, abundant, like you're prospering in life. Oh, got some twitches up here. Okay. Well, we got a little helpful bird here. Birds are messengers from heaven, and we have help on the way. So that's kind of nice. We've got some confirmation, validation. I feel like the sign's pointing at the dust bunnies here. Okay, and now let's see, what did they want up here? Okay. And now we'll get the cards. Wow, lost my voice there for a second, got a little quiet. Got a little airy, breathy. Okay. Quite the grouping of cards here. I think that's probably one of the first times, and a few times they've done a whole chunk. So we'll see what that is about. Obviously, we're gonna have to flip the cards over and read the charm, but I don't know, because it's by your right. I don't know if you've been right about a lot of things. So, like I said in the intro, this is validation, confirmation. So maybe you're getting feedback on some gut feelings you've had. That will help you with this decision. Oh no, this all feels interconnected here. But we'll see. We'll get into the reading. Make sure everything's on camera. And then we'll jump in here, Scorpios. Where am I starting with you guys? I don't know if I think I'm going to be over here with the bird, actually. So we'll go here first. So in the intro, we had this, what I say, messenger for heaven. So the bird here coming down from heaven, little sparrow, I think it is. I mean, you can see whatever bird connects with you. It could be a raven, a crow. And so they're pointing, so they were writing the line, and they're pointing at help is on the way with the soft angelic hue. This is an earth messenger from heaven. But it was on the line of emotional and wealth. So stress over finances, or just finances, the state of your finances, emotionally triggering you right now. They're definitely interconnected. But you've got some assistance. Could be an influx of money. Could be some advice. Could be someone that helps you out. Well, we got the King of Cups, so talk about money and emotions being intertwined. pretty appropriate card here. So in terms of the help, I want to say that the wand or the scepter here that they're holding, I feel like the king has hit the cup like a tuning fork, and he's kind of holding the cup out like instead of ringing a bell, he's hit it with his scepter and he's holding it, so you have the tuning fork. Now, that could be the case because in water, right, in the ocean, we know that sonar and vibrations are what are mostly used in terms of communicating and seeing, being able to see your boundaries, what's around you, etc. So the king here himself has sort of made the announcement here, is ringing the signal, shining like the Batman signal in the sky, right? So your King of Cups energy is calling in the support here. Hey, we need to get a little energy here, a little extra help from the universe. And your King of Cups has the ability to do this. This could be a phone call that you receive in terms of help is on the way, because it's a ringing. They keep showing me the cup here, the metallic ringing. Maybe you're ignoring a phone call. Like maybe you are getting a call, but you're not recognizing the number. You're just ignoring it. You're not even checking voicemail. I don't know what this is, but I feel like there's a call here coming for you, which is going to be your helper, right? Your step forward, the energy that you need here. But the moon has heard you, your soul has heard you, your angels have heard you, so they're the ones calling. And so they're sending, right? Calling and sending. I need some assistance. And you're in a scenario, you're at a place where, yes, assistance does get provided. And come up here. This feels somewhat connected because it's your current financial situation. We know you're calling in some reinforcements here. We have strong is beautiful, so this is just the courage, right? The courage, the ongoing perseverance that's needed sometimes to get through a tough time, a tight time. Maybe you're changing things over from one company to another. I just went through insurance and scenarios with both my mother and myself. So it could be something like that for you. Just trying to hang on to your patience a bit, your willpower to get through it. Look at your ingenuity, right? Walking on the stilts to avoid breaking the ice or falling through, or even if you did fall through, you're on stilts, so you're higher up, right? You won't be in the hole. So you're quite... I also want to say maybe you're expertly navigating yourself also right now. They want to let you know that. Sort of the way you're... what do they say? The way you're conducting yourself, the way you're approaching the situation, kind of moving through it, dealing with it. It is quite impressive. There's positivity here that they're definitely trying to feed back to you, right? I'm hearing like wow, look how they're doing. I can't believe they can walk on stilts. This is amazing, right? Maybe to you it feels very shaky or you feel very nervous, but to everyone else it's like, oh my God, look how strong they are. Look how they're persevering. Look how they're getting through this. Look how they're approaching it. Look what they've done. Now, it's not lost on me that they are making the X on the X mark. X marks the spot. Your crescent moon is ready to receive. See that new start? It's about to catch that leaf when it falls. And it's just starting to rise as well. It's bit of a Pac-Man energy here, coming to eat this first opportunity, this first new beginning, the paying off of the first debt, whatever it is. But there's an X marks the spot in terms of this is turning around this situation for the better. You may have, like I said, you may have had to change over provider, whatever it is, that new start. But you're doing it very expertly. You're making it through. You have the strength. Just hold on to it a bit. You're almost to the other side, right? You're in that last 5-10% leg of the journey here. Okay, I'm going to come down here. Better option ahead. You're already walking forward. I was pointing out the new start, the leaf falling into your moon, and here we have that leaf. This is a very gentle leaf in terms of it's only showing me the structure, so it feels a bit fragile in terms of innocence, but it's also showing me the bare bones, right? So this could be new roots that you're establishing. This could be reflecting knowledge that you're starting from scratch, right? Maybe you're building yourself back up, so you're starting from day one again. But this is the better route. This is the better option for you. Okay, so here's your reinforcement. The King of Cups called, and here comes the Knight of Cups, right? With the new cup. The king wanted a refill, as they say. Maybe that's all he wanted to refill. But here you are with your courage, your bravery, your resiliency, wearing your armor here, and you're carrying forward your new cup, the new start. Maybe you came and collected it from the king, and now you're ushering it forward. Look at all the news around you as well, these seashells. This is conversation, so it could be new people that you're connecting with. This could be a whole bunch of phone calls. All of a sudden, after months and months of silence, you're getting a whole bunch of replies to applications. The delays finally gone. It's out of your way. So this is all the conversations that are had when we start out on something new. New decisions that need to be made as your lifestyle changes, as you head out on this adventure. I wonder why I feel a lot of going from a period of silence for you to a period of, I don't say noise, but like at least more socialization than you have been. You're being seen, you're getting out there. I mean, you were already seen there though, because everybody's, like I said, there's this wonderment, there's this wow, amazement when people look at you. It could be your credentials, could be your skills, could be what you've accomplished, and for some reason you're not seeing it as that, but everybody else is. Everybody else is very impressed by you. Okay, so let's head up to I'm just going to pause a second before we go up, because I think we really need to hammer this home with you guys this time, how impressive you are. Because here you are as a knight, right? The shiny knight, the one coming home, the hero. So you're seen as a hero, you're seen as the person that has victory after battle, the skills, the experience. But this situation has you more focused on the situation than who you are, where you're at, your abilities, etc. Maybe that's the tuning fork. Maybe that's the help from heaven. For you, it could just, for some of you, it could just be this reading, the help, which is the reminder, right? Sometimes we just need to be reminded of who we are, where we came from, everything we've done, and everything we are. Okay, I am going to connect all of these charms with these cards. So you're right about a decision. It's a decision that's quite triggering, so it might be something that keeps looping back around, or people keep talking about it, keep bringing it up. You know, remember when you did this, or why did you do that? And it says you already know the answer. And on that, we had the dust bunny. So, in terms of this wealth scenario, we have confirmation, you know, rest easy. You're right in this decision. It's moving you forward past all this kind of smoke screen, right? You already know the answer. So if someone's trying to present to you an offer that's too good to be true, you can already read between the lines, right? You already see it for what it is. You have that ability. So rest easy. Maybe you're second guessing. Did I make the right decision? Maybe somebody else said yes to a role that you said no to. You felt like, oh, maybe this is a bit fishy or not the right fit for me. But the other person feels elated and they're communicating how great it is. And oh my God, I can't believe you passed it up. So you're starting to doubt and second guess, but they're like, no, you were right. You saw past all this. So don't second guess your decision. You made the right one. And we got a wealth of cards here to go through. So let's see. I'll put them in the order they were spread out. Look at the knights here again. Here you are, right? The hero. A lot of cups. Now we have the page of cups. And I'm going out of order, and I know they don't like that, but from the king of cups calling you to you coming back in to say, oh yeah, this is who I am, to you embracing your magic, right? This is you showing off your abilities again. Okay. So this is definitely a transformational period. Maybe that's why this has been so difficult for you. This is a major transformation. This is like a phoenix rising out of the flames type of card. We've got your community, your people, your supporters ready to welcome you, supporting you through this transformation, cheering you on, this victory. But you intuitively know that now's the time, right? The X marks the spot. The angel's making the chime, making the noise off the cups. So there's focus here, you know, see the situation and the experiences that you're going through, that you're living through as this major transformation. The knowledge you're gaining, the experience you're gaining is going to pay dividends, 3, 4, 5 times fold, right? So you're right. You are going through a difficult time, but it is a purposeful, positive transformation for you. So the Page of Cups, try to remember if it was you guys or the last reading that I said in the intro, a feeling of making a dream come true, spending a lot of time thinking, planning, and not quite doing action yet. But here you are doing that action. Here you are coaxing that dream out of your cup, right? Now's the time. Now's the time to bring this forward, to pursue that next step in career, stepping out on your own, heading out on that travel, investing in XYZ, whatever it is. This daydream that you have, you're now going to be in a position to bring it forward, to usher it forward. And then look at you, it will be work, right? You're going to have to put in the effort, but you're going to enjoy it. It's going to feel easy and seamless to you. This dream, that when you pursue it, right? Because it's intuitively innate in your nature. So he only has what, 2 levers here to pull? Pulls this, pulls that, and everything runs like a good machine, right? Everything just produces, pumps forward. And like I said, you're a victorious knight here. A white knight, you're victorious in your self-belief, right? You trusted in self. You went after this dream. So change in status, like I said, could be a new title, new position, starting something yourself, a lifestyle change, because it's a decision. You made the decision. You grabbed the sword and you're showing it off. Look at me. Look what I've done. I'm ready for being noticed again. I'm ready to share. You know, both horse and knight are speaking. So I'm sharing what I'm doing. Maybe this new role is a position where you will speak. You know, share your advice, be the one that people come to. I don't know, it feels like either you kind of lost yourself or you've been struggling with who I am, but because this feels like you're letting the world see you again, Scorpio. Like, hi, this is me. I'm coming out again. So, you know, I've gone through work environments where you do get more and more quiet and reserved. You know, the energies just kind of make you withdraw. And now you're going, no, I don't like being held back. And this is you kind of blossoming again and coming back out. And, you know, X marks the spot. Now's the time to do it. Your courage, your bravery, the tuning, the moving you forward, this new start. Come back to us, Scorpios. Right? Let the world see you again. Blossom. This is your time to do that.